This is the weather forecast video for Sunday, February the 12th, 2012. Let's take a look at the satellite image from last evening. You can see some cloudiness with a disturbance over Texas and up into the Intermountain West, bringing some rain and snow into the mountains, with some cloudiness exiting the country from New England. Watch warning map from just before midnight. Some winter weather advisories across the Intermountain West down into Texas and New Mexico. Some hard freeze watches and warnings over the south, and some snow advisories and winter storm warnings over the Appalachian Mountain Range. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Thursday evening at 6 o'clock shows some heavy amounts of precipitation across the Gulf Coast and up into the Tennessee Valley, with some precip also across the west and across our area as well. Let's take a look at the probability of snowfall. This is of 1 inch of snow from Sunday evening to Monday evening. You can see the 1 inch looks pretty good across the state, down into Oklahoma and Arkansas. 2 inches of snow still looks pretty good, especially across areas west of the Avenue of the Saints and down into Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. 4 inches of snow looking a lot less, so it looks like 1 to 2, maybe a little bit higher. So let's take a look at the Jersey GFS Model Run at 6 p.m. this evening. You can see the bit of energy with a little bit of a dip over the Intermountain West with that system there, and you can see the moisture begins to build up from Texas up into Colorado with that system there. High pressure otherwise is still in control as it moves into the south and east, and it's still going to be cold. Monday, here comes that moisture coming up from the south. A little bit of snow across the state. It'll be fairly light, even though we will get an inch or two from it. It quickly then moves off to the east for Tuesday, and temperatures behind it are actually going to be warmer, with readings seasonal in the upper 20s to middle 30s across the state, with partly to mostly sunny skies. But Wednesday, here comes another system that may bring another batch of some light snow or flurry activity. This one will be a lot lighter, with most of the moisture down along the Gulf Coast. Thursday, that moves off, and this one does pull some cooler air back down. Temperatures dropping back into about the 20s as high pressure moves in down from Canada. Heading into Friday, the cold air really takes hold. 20s for highs to around 30, with lake effect snow off to the east, and otherwise it'll be clear almost all to the Pacific. But that doesn't last long here. For Saturday, low pressure develops over the Oklahoma and Texas Panhandle. Moisture begins to develop once more across Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. And a week from today, that piece of energy moves up and begins to weaken, and another piece of energy drops down into New Mexico with a system there. And you'll see the one system moving into our area with a bit of rain and or snow, and another over the southern Rockies that'll be moving toward the east-northeast later next week. Heading further into the month, the 23rd, trough over the center part of the country with some energy all along from the Four Corners and along the upper Midwest, and could be some snow there and across the Colorado Rockies. And it's going to get cold and a bit windy once more if this is right, as temperatures drop back into the 20s. At the end of the forecast, the 27th, you can see the trough over the Four Corners with energy there, southwesterly winds aloft, and could see some snow possible down there and some rain or snow here with another system at that time. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.